Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we are back on the free-to-play account and the brand new patch just dropped, so we are going to be looking at the new hero for the Wilder team, which of course is very, very cool looking. He is Pippa, or Pippa. Pippa? I'd say Pippa. So as you can see there, he is a little crazy looking squirrel with a little magical tree, I guess. Big glasses. So let's go ahead. We'll run through his skills, signature item, furniture, and the trial so we can check it out. He is a mage class, which will be interesting because not too many players utilize the mage class. But looking at his skills, Pippa's imitation. So he randomly imitates the base effects of either Namora, Arden, or Tassie's ultimate. Wow, so that is pretty cool in itself. So he can either heal, he can either sleep, or I believe Arden's is the root, the roots. I'll have to check to see what Arden looks like, which will not require continuous casting. If any of the aforementioned heroes are the same formation as Pippa, she shall prioritize imitating that hero's ultimate ability above the others. So essentially, if you have Tassie in the formation, she is going to prioritize turning into Tassie to use Tassie's ultimate ability, which would be very cool. If you could double Tassie or double Namora, will be very, very interesting. Intimidation level 2 effects of either same Namora, Arden, Tassie, and level 3 is Namora, Arden, Tassie. Wow, so pretty much just duplicating their effect, which is interesting. Let's take a quick look at Arden, because I'm not too familiar with his ult, but here is the ult, Full Force of Mother Nature. So this is just going to be the single target multiple times. So that is going to be his lightning. So essentially out of those, he's either going to do damage with Arden, he is going to do the heal with Namora, or he's going to do his sleep with Tassie. So very interesting, super RNG, as you know. Transmogrification. Pippa deals 270% damage to the enemy with the highest attack rating, simultaneously turning them into an acorn. Alright, so he's going to turn them into an acorn, which is incapable of attacking for 5 seconds. Pippa has a 25% chance of failing to cast the correct spell. If he fails, the spell effect shall be cast upon herself. So again, super RNG with this hero. Pippa gains 100% dodge while in transformed state and 200% dodge, or 200 dodge. Pippa's Pandemonium fires continuous magic orbs every 0.15 seconds, with each orb dealing 90% damage to the target. After firing 4 magical orbs, each subsequent orb fired Pippa's chance of spell failure by 8%. If she fails, she is temporarily stunned. Wow, so kind of different there. Definitely changing it up a little bit. Pippa has a 25% chance to fire a green magic orb that deals damage to the target, of which 100% of the damage is converted to health. So it looks like she has an energy orb, she has a haste orb, and she has a healing orb, which again is going to be super RNG. Astral Shift. Pippa teleports the closest enemy target onto the head of the next closest enemy, dealing 290% AoE damage and causing the enemy to be stunned for 3 seconds. Pippa has a 90% chance of cast failure on the first cast. If the cast failure, her closest frontline ally is teleported to the top of the farthest enemy target's head, but her ally shall not be injured or stunned. Level 2, Pippa cannot fail to cast the ability when she is positioned at the center of the back line. Level 3, enemies are stunned for 4 seconds. So she is super random caster. Not sure who made her. Signature item. Every time Pippa fires an orb, she has a 40% chance to fire an additional magical orb at a different random enemy, which again is just super random. Every time a magic orb is fired, she has a 65%. Pippa teleported ally is immune to all damage for 5 seconds, so that'll be pretty interesting. Then after using the transmogrification a total of 2 times, Pippa will no longer fail to cast the spell, and it will now target 2 enemies with the highest attack rating. Wow, so definitely interesting to say the least. Furniture. Pippa continues to imitate the ultimate ability, which she has imitated the first time throughout the battle, simultaneously improving the effect while imitating Nomura's ultimate. Converts the excess portion of healing effects into a shield, which exists for 12 seconds. While imitating Arden, every lightning bolt can produce an additional lightning bolt, which strikes nearby enemies. While imitating Tassie's ultimate, the enemy loses 20 energy points every 0.5 seconds they're slept. So that's pretty powerful. Pippa gains 80 energy every time another hero uses their ultimate, and her attack rating is also permanently increased by 10% each time. Permanent attack rating may be increased by up to 12 times, so 120% attack boost rating, which is pretty strong as well. The trial is up. We're not going to run through the whole trial, but I do want to see her in combat because it seems like she's super RNG. Just looking there, she's stunned. So I'm not sure who there. She turned herself into an acorn, which is super kind of silly. But there she teleported a hero, turned the enemy into an acorn on that part. And here comes the ult, which it is Nomura. So there is Nomura's heal. Again, she failed turning herself into an acorn. There's the little teleportation. She turned. So pretty much this entire battle, she has turned herself into an acorn due to the spell failures. There's the little orbs. Now she stunned herself. Boom, here it is for Arden. We got the lightning bolts. I don't know about this hero. It seems like it's going to be super RNG. As you can see, though, when the crowd control does work, very cool. Now it is Tassie. There's going to be the sleep. Wow. It's going to be super RNG with this hero. Very cool to see, though. Going to be unique. I'm going to pick her up, of course, on the Wilder account. We'll just focus summon for her once she's out on the Wilder account, so we can go ahead and build her in test her out, see what we can do with her, because very unique skill set, 100% RNG, but very cool to see. So Pippa, Pippa with an E, Pippa with an I, maybe Pippa, but let me know in the comments what you guys think. Super random hero, and as always, thank you guys for watching.